Hello everyone. Today I am going to discuss about doubly linked list and how can we perform the insertion and deletion in doubly linked list. Doubly linked list is a complex type of linked list in which a node contains a pointer to the previous as well as the next node in the sequence. Therefore, in a doubly linked list, a node consists of three parts: node data, pointer to the next node in sequence, pointer to the previous node. These two pointers are conveniently called a forward pointer and a backward pointer. An example of doubly linked list is shown in the figure. So, a doubly linked list can be traversed forward and backward. Usually, two pointers are maintained to keep track of the list head and tail. In a doubly linked list, we can insert a new node in four ways. Case 1 is the new node is inserted at the beginning. And the case 2 is the new node is inserted at the end. And also we can insert the new node after a given node, and the case 4 is the new node is inserted before a given node. So let's discuss it in detail. Here we discuss about how can we insert a new node at the beginning of a doubly linked list. An algorithm to insert a new node at the beginning is shown here. First, we check that is the linked list exists. If the linked list is already full, we can add new node to the linked list. It shows overflow message. Else we can add a new node to the list. If so, first step is we allocate a node, then put in the data, make next of new node as the head and previous as null, and change the previous of head node to new node and move the head node to point to the new node. Next, we are going to discuss how can we add a new node at the end of a doubly linked list. An algorithm to insert a new node at the end is also shown here. First, we check that is the linked list exists. If so, we can check for overflow. That is, if the linked list is already full, we cannot add node to the linked list. If it is not full, we can add node to the linked list. If so, we allocate a node, put in the data, and this new node is going to be the last node, so make next of it as null. Next we do, if the linked list is empty, then make the new node as head, else traverse till the last node. Then change the next of last node, make last node as previous of new node. Next we discuss how can we insert a new node after a given node in a doubly linked list. That is, the new node is inserted after a given node or before a given node. An algorithm to insert a new node after a specified node is also shown here. Here also we will check if the linked list exists. If so, we will check for overflow. If the linked list is already full, we cannot add new node to the linked list. If it is not full, we can add new node to the linked list. If so, check if the given previous node is null. Then allocate the new node and put data in it. Traverse the list by using a pointer to skip the required number of nodes in order to reach the specified node. The pointer would point to the specified node at the end of the while loop. The new node needs to be inserted after this node. Therefore, we need to make a few pointer adjustments here. That is, make next of new node as the next of previous node. Then make the next of previous node as the new node. After that, make previous node as the previous of new node. Then change the previous of new node's next node. If the next of new node is not null, then make the previous and next of new node as new node. So next we discuss about the deletion of a node from doubly linked list. In a doubly linked list, we can delete a node in four ways. Case 1 is the first node is deleted. Case 2 is the last node is deleted. Then The node after a given node is deleted and then a node before a given node is deleted. So let's discuss it in detail. Here we are going to discuss about how can we delete a new node from the beginning of a doubly linked list. An algorithm to delete a new node from the beginning is also shown here. First, we check if such a linked list exists. If a linked list does not exist, it shows underflow, else we can delete node from it. So delete a node from the beginning of a doubly linked list. First, we copy the head node in some temporary node, then make the second node as the head node. After that, the previous pointer of the head node is referenced to null, then delete the temporary node. So next we discuss how can we delete a new node at the end of doubly linked list. Here, algorithm to delete a new node at the end is also shown here. First we check if such a linked list exists. If the linked list does not exist, it shows underflow, else we can delete node from it. If so, we will follow the following steps. First one is copy the last node to a temporary node, then shift the last node to the second last position. After that, make the next pointer of last node as null, then delete the temporary node. So next we discuss how can we delete a node at the given position in the doubly linked list. An algorithm to delete a node at the given position is also shown here. First we check if the linked list exists. If the linked list does not exist, it shows underflow, else we can delete node from it. So deleting a node from a given position, we will follow some steps. First one is, suppose you want to delete the second node from the list. Start traversing the linked list from the head until the position equal to 2 of the node to be deleted. Let the node at the position 2 of the list be temp. Assign the next pointer of temp to temp's previous node's next pointer. Then assign the temp's previous pointer to temp's next node's previous pointer. And then after that, delete the temp node. I think this video helps you to understand the insertion and deletion in doubly linked list. So thank you for watching this video.